Hello and welcome to Genshin Impact, but we have visions, part 2. If you're interested in this video, I would highly consider that you watch part 1 of this 2-part series, where we basically make ourselves in the world of Genshin Impact. So, if you're interested, please consider watching the first video, and if you're really interested, maybe hit subscribe and like the video, because we really would like to make more of these videos in the future. And on with today's video.
Alright, so my character, it's not gonna look like how you think it is if you already know what my base character looks like. I decided to take the mythological route. There's a bunch of characters featured in Genshin Impact that go off of mythology. Like Kujo-Sara is based off of a Tengu, and you know, like stuff like that, and Yaimiko's like a nine-tailed fox and stuff. So I am technically a Sumeru unit from the desert portion. So more from the Egypt side.
I love the Sumaru representation.
Yeah, I wanted to keep my feathery accents, right? Because my original character is an angel, and I'm like, okay, how can I represent this kind of theme without being so on the nose? So she's a griffin, or no, not a griffin, a harpy girl.
Ooh, nice.
She's a Sumeru harpy girl from the desert, but she's not originally from Sumeru. She's from a distant or uncharted land because in mythology, harpies are not from Egypt. They are actually from Greece. Greece and Egypt are very close to each other, like by the oceans. So she comes from like a distant land, basically. She was dropped there as a baby. So there's no one really like her, and she doesn't really like to go out in the day. She's kind of a nighttime dweller, but here she is.
Oh! Whoa! Oh my gosh! Whoa! I love it.
Super cute!
I focused a lot on the actual costume design more than anything else, because I really like doing outfits, and I really wanted to make it feel like this is an actual like unit. So she is a polearm, because I got tired of drawing books.
That's fair. That's very fair.
She hides all of her featheriness on her body. So she does have bird feet, but they're all wrapped up, and she has. You can kind of see her feathers peeking out on her left arm a little bit, but she wraps them up in bandages.
That's so cool! Oh my gosh.
And she kind of feels out of place in Sumeru because everyone, it's the place of knowledge, and she well, she's a bit of a bird brain. She feels like she doesn't really fit, but she does wield an electrovision, which I feel like most people wouldn't really see when you first look at her. And she is a main DPS. Because you know what? I didn't want to be a little baby this time. She's an electro polearm DPS. Sorry for accidentally copying the other boy that's literally about to come out. But you know what? Polearm was the coolest. So she's a very fast electro applicator, and she's supposed to be played with a Dendro support unit in order to activate that reaction, because it is cracked. She's a selfish on-field unit. And I like to think that her burst animation is similar to Diluc's. It's like she turns into a big bird, but then she goes back and forth between all the enemies, dealing AoE electro damage.
Ooh, cool.
Ooh, that's super cool.
Nice.
And while she's in there, unlike Miss Yai, invincibility frames. So it's a short burst, but you can't get hit while you use it, and it has very high scaling, similar to Yaimiko.
I like the fact that now we have one healer and one main DPS, so our team is slowly being built, surely but slowly. I like the feathers on her head.
Yeah, they're supposed to act as like my little wings that I have on my...
I really like how all the different browns mesh so well with each other, and with the pink of the hair, and it also makes the purples stand out. It stands out super well that the eyes are also the same color as the vision, and I feel like it's super nice.
I love brown.
It's real pretty. You did such a good job.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Cotton. Thank you so much. Yay, great job.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Okay, so
Yay.
shall we? Spin the wheel, whoa!
Spin the wheel!
I don't want it to be me.
It's me.
Yes!
Okay, then I guess I'll get to show off my funny presentation. Yes.
Link to what title?
I do a lot of live 2D stuff, and I wanted to show you a video. If you guys didn't know, I play the cello, and I'll go in further detail once this little segment is over. Yay! Okay.
It's so cute.
Yay,
It's so
that
cute.
was adorable.
Yeah. Here's my moveset. So I am a Claymore Dendro 5-star, and the reason why is because I already know how to use a sword. I know how to use a bow. So I wanted to learn how to use a Claymore, and I'm not good at it at all. So the whole point of my base moveset is that I'm using a Claymore and I struggle using this Claymore. Like I can barely throw it around. My first attack is my elbow, and then I throw it down, I get stuck in the ground, and I barely am able to get it back up before I hit it back down again. That's what my character is. That's how the Claymore works. My elemental skill. Okay, so my elemental skill is Encasing Flora, and this lets me use my Cello Case to attack using the Claymore. So now I do not have to use my Claymore to attack. My Cello Case does it for me. And these attacks deal Dendro and physical damage together, so with each hit comes Dendro and physical. The only downside to this is if I take damage, the Cello Case will break apart and my elemental skill will be over. So you gotta be careful, otherwise, you know, and this is my DPS, so I'm kind of like a DPS in this way, and it has a pretty big cooldown, so you better not get hit. My burst, this one is called Violoncello Rise or whatever. Yeah, this burst deals massive AoE damage and it inflicts Dendro on the enemies, and it heals HP based off half of the damage dealt on the foe. So I play a little short song. I also inflict death. It's not really good. I think it's pretty bad actually. But the opponent does not see you, they can't attack you because they can't hear you where you are. So like let's say like I do my burst and now everyone can't hear me. If I like really dodged around them after I hit them and they were facing a different direction, they wouldn't be ready for my next attack, and you could combo right into something without worrying about them dealing some pretty crazy damage. So that's kind of the way I view this. So that's my moveset. I'm a funny Dendro person. Facts about me. I was born in Sumaru and I later moved to Mondstadt. So I grew up in Sumaru and then I moved to Mondstadt later in life. I'm a half-blood from both regions, Sumaru and Mondstadt, and I carry a rare trait from the Sumaru bloodline, and it gives me funny fox ears, fennec fox ears.
Cute.
I went to the academia, but wanting to further my passion on music and exploration, I decided to move to Mondstadt, and I now serve as a wedding planner. And I basically organize the weddings and play for them. So yeah. So I got my vision first time I visited Mondstadt, and once I saw an animal crystal fly, I was like, whoa, I want to learn more about the world. I want to explore it more and learn more things. And then I got a Dendro vision. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so but that's that. So that's how I got my vision. And thank you very much for watching. So that's kind of what my character looks like. And
Yay!
Nice.
I like it.
I love the fox ears
just
and the
a boy.
chibi so much.
I'm not the best at drawing, so I decided to do everything in a chibi art style. So yeah, thank you very much. And that's my character, short and sweet, you know.
I love how the concept with the claymore, like not being able to use it well, would be super interesting to represent with the animations of the character. That would be super cool.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm probably gonna pull for Tane, and then I'm gonna build him as a physical DPS.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for listening to my bits of it. I hope you enjoyed some funny music. And
It was good.
oh, I better get the wheel back up again. Let's spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. We have a quick intermission. One of our friends wasn't able to make it during the recording, so we're here now to look at Priest's prompt and what she decided to do with the Genshin project. So thank you very much, Priest, for doing this video with us. And do you want to do a quick introduction?
Yeah, so I'm Priest. I am, of course, an artist, and I have struggled on this piece for the longest time. I swear to God.
Priest's introduction. I'm kind of struggling.
Yo!
That is my design. The Magio Polon user, the Eremites, or however you say it. I want to be part of that as well with her.
It looks great. I like it a lot.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
it looks amazing. Pole arm gang, let's rise up.
Polar gang, hell yeah.
Pole arm gang.
One thing Priest also mentioned was that she originally grew up in Notland. However, her and her parents were traveling in Tomorrow when she suddenly got lost and her parents went missing. Then she was all by herself in the sands of Sumaru. Coming across the Eremites, she later grew up with the Eremites and became an Eremite mercenary. Well, thank you very much.
Alright.
Please check out Priest. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Yeah, go follow Priest.
Okay, time to
Alright,
spin.
Sai.
Time to spin the wheel, yo.
Spin
I wonder
the
who's next.
wheel.
Time it is, Sai.
I wonder who's it gonna be.
I mean, I think there's only one person it can be, I think. Maybe there's
Nah,
a
I see more names there.
Pumpkin Man.
Yay, Pumpkin Man! Pumpkin Man!
This is
Yo!
the Pumpkin Man. He's a Pyro Catalyst user.
Oh,
In the lore, he woke up in a dark room with a satanic circle underneath him. He has no idea where he came from. And that's basically it. And he's also in Mondstadt.
Oh, Mondstadt. Cool.
Wait, no, I think it's easier if I show you the.
Whoa.
Whoa.
So that's his weapon, Catastrophe.
Hi, Tane here just for another moment. I'd like to give mad props to Sai real fast for not only just making his character, but going into details about how the weapon works, how his fighting style works, how the constellations work. All these things that even I still playing Genshin right now don't even really consider too much. So I thought that maybe I'd take a pause of this video and let you guys read it on your own real fast. And those of you guys who are pro Genshin Impact players, please let me know in the comments if you guys think that he's a really good character. But yeah, please give it a read. He's mad good.
So basically, his normal attack, Ignis, is basically your usual catalyst attack. His charge attack, he basically summons a scythe out of fire and does an upwards uppercut, and it launches enemies upwards. His elemental skill, Hellcleave. So Hellcleave, you tap this skill, it performs a vertical upward slash with the scythe. But if you hold on to the skill, you basically do the same thing, just stronger, but it takes up both charges. And this is Enshroud. Enshroud is it's his sprint. He just turns into fire and travels, and it cannot be used above water. And this is his elemental burst. His elemental burst is called Hades. Basically, he summons the Hell Scythe of Hades, and all of his normal attacks will become scythe attacks, melee scythe attacks. But when he uses his burst, the first thing he'll do is wide vertical slash, and it deals massive power damage.
He's kind of like Raiden Shogun a little bit.
Yep.
Okay, let's wrap this up. So thank you so much for watching, and thank you everybody here for doing the drawings and the Genshin project with us in this project. So thank you guys so much, and please be sure to check out these guys' channels and these guys' links in the description as always. So please be sure to check out these guys, and thank you guys so much for coming to the project and giving us your drawings and your ideas, and I'd love to do this again sometime.
thank you so much for having us.
Yeah. Hey, thank you so much for watching today's video, and I also want to say a big thank you to our guests we had in this video. Thank you guys so much for spending the time in your busy schedules to draw yourselves in Genshin Impact and, you know, being creative and stuff. But I'd love to do more of this in the future. And I guess going on that note, if you guys really enjoy these videos, I would love to expand on this type of idea further. Like, maybe we can do stuff like Demon Slayer or Chainsaw Man, since, you know, those are both some pretty cool topics. Yeah, so please give me ideas, input, and stuff you'd like to see with this type of video series in the future. And also, both me and Blue are making a huge channel change in December, so videos might slow down a bit till then, but other than that, we'll see you guys soon. And we're looking forward to this change because it's quite needed. But other than that, I've been Tan, and thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.